So the thing is, if you are trying to start a business from home with little money, it's really important to be strategic as to which businesses you have to go for and the time frame, right? So here's a review I want you to pay attention to. So if you're trying to really have a to start a business from home with little money, the first such venture you want to really focus on is to buy product in bulk and sell them online. I mean, this is pretty straightforward. So when you're starting your first home business, don't try to reinvent the wheel. Instead, what you want to do is you want to try an existing, reliable small business model, such as importing popular products in bulk and sell them individually for a profit. I mean, this could be a drop shipping. This could be just another form of online commerce. So this is totally profitable. You can also sell homemade products. I mean, if you have some kind of talents and you are really into craft and what have you, you can actually sell homemade products and really make some good cash. Okay. The third thing you want to do, you can start a dropshipping store. I mean, I spoke a little earlier about dropshipping, but you can start a dropshipping store for real. I mean, I'm talking about you actually, having a subscription to a Shopify or a Magento or Wix or BigCommerce or WooCommerce, and really having a dropshipping store. So basically, when it comes to dropshipping, you got to really have a clear idea about the products you want to sell, but also you need to really have a clear connection to the dropshipping supplier. So there's a whole industry around dropshipping. So if you're interested in dropshipping, you want to watch our videos over the weekend. So we talk a lot about how to start a dropshipping store. You can also start a print-on-demand business. So print-on-demand is actually it's kind of related to dropshipping, but it's a pretty interesting in the sense that you don't have to reinvent the wheel, but you just have to you have to sign up for a platform that really sort of can push this print-on-demand. So, but you can start a print-on-demand business, and we're talking here. You can also offer online services. So if you have some kind of a talent, so either freelance writing, virtual assistance, marketing, design, translation, you name it, you can actually offer everything online. I mean, and you don't have to spend a lot of cash to start that business. And also, you can teach online classes. I mean, this goes back to what I said a little earlier. If you have some kind of talent, if you know something, if you know, let's say you are a designer or you are an artist, whatever, you can sell those skills online. And you can also try to really productize. I mean, you can really monetize, if you will, your service or expertise. I'm talking about courses, designs, licensable assets, downloadable reports, digital templates, merchandise, ebooks, you name it. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. Another way to actually start a business from home with little money, you can grow an audience, you can monetize. So when we talk about growing an audience, you can monetize, we're speaking about having a presence on social media. So if you have some kind of influencer sort of talent, you can really sort of have a clear idea about what you want to do, whether you want to be on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook or have you. So this is also a great opportunity. And you can also buy an existing small business. So again, but this will require a little bit of cash though. So, but you can buy an existing small business that really is that you can actually grow. But this actually requires you to have some business skills, but also some monetization skills. The ability to actually grow a business is another important talent that you can really delve into. You can turn your pet into an influencer. I mean, if you have a pet that really has some kind of talent and you want to really, you don't want to be in front of the camera, but you want to have somebody else or another character from the camera. This is actually a great idea. So this is an important sort of avenue for revenue. You can sell used items. A lot of folks have the people have their closet is just crazy, really filled, and there is actually a whole industry around. You're trying to be a minimalist, but you don't have to go all that far. But if you have some extra stuff that you can sell, why not? And you can also play video games. I mean, you can make a lot of cash actually, playing video games. And so there is an entire industry called esports and also video games, and so you have video game streaming platforms such as Twitch that actually where you can actually monetize your talent, your video game talents. Okay, this is totally possible. You can also sell your art. I mean, you can sell your art. When it comes to selling your art, you have a lot of opportunities to actually make money. I mean, Etsy is another it's another platform that where you can actually sell your arts, or you can just create a website and sell your arts directly, so that you control the whole process from A to Z. So you don't have to. I mean, of course, when we talk about creating a website, you have to think about web hosting, you have to think about web design and all that kind of stuff. But nowadays, you have templates where you can just have a store set up real fast. So this is another opportunity. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about the best business to start with little money from home. Also, you can try to become a virtual event planner. So, if you have some kind of event planning skills, and you have a clear idea about organization, about time, about chronology, about geography, and you have a clear idea about your target audience, this is a great opportunity to actually become a virtual event planning a planner. You can also launch a photography business. Again, this goes back to what I said about your talent. So, if you have some kind of creative talent, and I see the whole thing is that nowadays you don't have to even have a sophisticated camera. You can actually have a decent camera for $400 or $300 and still launch a photography business, okay? And really get into many verticals, including wedding photography, for instance. You can do landscaping photography. You can do a business photography. You can do all kinds of photography. You can start a beauty business. Okay, this is another wonderful niche that a lot of at-home business owners are trying to really get into. So health and beauty, those two verticals are really interesting from a profitability perspective. You can also start an affiliate marketing business. Now, if you want to start an affiliate marketing business, you got to have a vision, of course, but you got to also have the ability to connect, the ability to connect, or also to draw traffic. Okay, or you can start a daycare. I mean, if you love children and you are interested in the industry, you can start that business from home with little to no money. Okay, and when we talk about daycare, we're speaking about an industry that is that's actually as worth as 60 to 100 billion dollars. I said billion with big B. Okay, and so that's really cool. You can also sell on marketplaces. So again, this goes back to what I said about selling online. So you can sell, instead of actually you signing up with Shopify or Wix or having like an online store, you can actually go to a pre-established marketplace, because the traffic is already there. Now you have a lot of competition, that's for sure. So when we talk about marketplaces such as Amazon or eBay or Facebook Marketplace, or even Walmart marketplaces. I mean, Walmart marketplace, you have a lot of competition, but the traffic is already there. So you can flip items on those online marketplaces for a profit, and that's really cool. And that's really also a quick way to make some good, decent bucks over time. You can also try to become a virtual personal trainer. So again, when we talk about, there's a lot of things where you don't have to actually have an office, or you don't have to have some facility or whatever. So you can actually just have your camera, I mean, even your smartphone, and take yourself, like, really record yourself doing some exercises. But of course, you got to have some kind of talent for you to actually attract a certain audience. You got to have talent for it. You can also offer bookkeeping services. If you understand the ins and outs of debits and credits and U.S. GAAP, you can certainly start offering bookkeeping services and actually make somewhere from 40 to 60 grand. Actually, from working from home. Of course, when we talk about bookkeeping, we're not speaking about advanced accounting here. We're not speaking about you trying to really do a trial balance, or you're trying to really prepare financial statements. I mean, that would be a little advanced, but you can actually take care of bookkeeping services for local businesses. This is totally great. I mean, but for that, you're gonna have to have a Google My Business sort of profile. So, and that's really good in terms of local SEO anywhere. You can also design websites. So if you have some kind of web designer skills, that's really cool too. I mean, you can design websites for local businesses, for local entrepreneurs, for local politicians. You can actually create all kinds of websites, and that's really good in terms of trying to really help all stakeholders, at least locally, actually have the ability to market themselves, the ability to attract a larger audience. Okay. You can also start a dog grooming business. So I was telling you a little earlier to actually transform your pet into a social media sort of influencer. If you don't want to do this, you have the ability also to start a dog grooming business and actually take care of the canines in the neighborhood and make some good cash. You can also become a pet sitter. This is another opportunity when pet owners go to work or leave for vacation. They need reliable and responsible sitters, and so this is actually an opportunity for you to make some great cash on the side. You can also become a freelance writer. So this is another opportunity to actually transform your copywriting sort of skills into money. Okay. You can also manage properties. I mean, this is another opportunity for you to actually make cash while sitting home. I mean, you don't have to actually go to an office, and it's one of those things where you are able to generate cash. Remember, Airbnb is a powerhouse in the industry right now. It's really a power, and the thing is that you can tap into the tourism industry by turning your home into accommodation, or even managing other people's home for them. This is really an opportunity. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. I'm speaking to you about the best business to start with a little money from home. You can also start a landscaping business. I mean, a landscaping business is also a business that's constant. People always need landscape maintenance, whether we are speaking about winter or summer or spring or fall. I mean, this is actually a year round sort of business, so that's really good. And the thing is that the lawn and garden market generates billions, I mean, tens of billions of dollars every year in the states. So you can actually really transform your pastime. If this is a pastime for you, you can transform it into something that you can monetize. You can also start a house cleaning service. Okay, trying to really take care of people's properties for them, especially when people commute to an office. You can create a home business by cleaning their houses, and this is kind of cool. You can also become a personal chef. Why not? If you love cooking, if you have some culinary skills that you want to monetize, you want to share with others, this is also an opportunity to actually thrive. You can also start a home staging business. So as a home stager, you will work with realtors and homeowners to make homes more appealing on the real estate market. And a talented stager can transform a basic living room into a desirable space that gets potential buyers interested. So this is really good. So if you regularly get compliments on your home decor, try turning that ability into a business. No specific certifications are required, though a background in interior design or real estate could boost your credibility. And that's what you need. You need credibility for that business. Or you can also run a mobile spot. I mean, this is really cool also, where you want to really help your clients, help others relax, and you can do this in the comfort of your home or in the comfort of theirs. Okay, you can also offer therapy. So if becoming a licensed therapist interests you, there's a wide range of paramedical treatments that you could offer from home. Therapies such as massage, acupuncture, or physiotherapy are all potential home business ideas. And you can also run meditation sessions. I mean, this is totally popular nowadays. And as a meditation instructor, you can offer live sessions, pre-recorded meditation guides, or even a personalizable meditation app. No specific certification is required to teach meditation, but having a deep understanding of your practice and techniques will be really crucial to your success. In everything you do, you got to have a certain passion for it. Otherwise, you wouldn't go far. You can also teach your journaling methods. If you regularly journal or keep a diary or have a method for staying committed, you could actually teach that technique to other people for a fee. And this is really totally possible. You can also be a professional organizer. So we are speaking about the best business to start with little money from home. You can be a professional organizer, and it's one of those things where you are able to create functional, clutter-free spaces. So this is really cool. And again, you don't have to actually have an office. You can actually be a professional organizer from your house. You can help clients declutter their homes or offices, creating order, order and count whenever you go. So this is really cool. You can also edit podcast. So podcast has become a mainstream pastime or career option in recent years. So for each podcast episode that's recorded, an editor needs to cut together the various sections, strip out coughs and stutters, and refine the audio quality. So if you have the skills and software to perform those tasks, you can make a living from home as a podcast editor. You can also create a horrible product line, So it's one of those things where you can transform your knowledge, your personal knowledge about the medicine and what we call paramedicine into something that you can really monetize, okay? And you can also create a candle brand. I mean, the candle industry is actually evaluated in billions of dollars, and it's one of those things where this industry is growing like crazy every single year. So it is totally possible for you to establish yourself as a candle business owner. But the cool thing here is that you got to really have a certain vision. You got to have a certain brand. Okay, so candle making is perhaps the classic home business idea. While often maligned, many entrepreneurs continue to find success by making, branding, and selling their own candles and fragrances. But the whole idea here is to, as I said a little earlier, for you to have a vision and to have a clear understanding of your market. So we are speaking about the chronology, the geography, and the demographics. So you know what your prospects want to see, what they want to smell, and so on and so forth. So that will help you go really far in this business. So you have heard all the ideas I've given you in terms of the best business to start with little money from home. And so how do you actually start a home business? I mean, because the whole thing is, it's really interesting to say, I want to start a home business. How do you actually do it? First of all, you need to come up with your own business idea. Simply because you are running a business from home doesn't mean that you have to actually forget about things like business plan or a vision or a mission or have you. You got to have a clear business idea and know exactly what you are actually getting yourself into. Now, when we talk about business idea, we're speaking about you having the skill set, right? You got to have a competitive edge. Why you? What is actually making you the most likely to succeed in this industry? And after you do this, you have to create a business plan. A business plan will help you actually find a clear, a specific way as to how to actually get things done, right? We're speaking about things like a company overview, your products or services, offerings, your target audience, a competitor analysis. You got to have a clear idea. And the thing is, you have software to really help you do that. You can also start a legal process. So you got to really choose whether you want to really set yourself up as an LLP, LLC, C corporation, S corporation, sole proprietorship, and there are again services. There are company formation services such as Zen Business or BZ or Legal Zoom that can really help you do that. And then you open a business bank account. And again, simply because you are working from home doesn't mean you don't have a business. As long as you have a legit certificate from the authorities that you have a legit business, you are good to go. You can open a business bank account. You can start providing your products or services. So we are speaking about you reaching out to potential customers and really proposing your services. You can also seek financing. You can seek a business loan. You can seek a business line of credit. You can seek also all kinds of financing to kind of help you out. Of course, you can also try to depending on how you want to position yourself, you can think about having a website also. So those are really good. So when we talk about starting a home business, we have a lot of pros, a lot of advantages, right? Because home businesses actually often have few overhead costs, including office rent or warehousing fees. You may be able to claim tax deductions as a home business owner. So this is really cool. With e-commerce, you can choose to target a local or international market. Working from home may improve your work-life balance, great for parents or retirees seeking additional income. And you can also actually, you can create a family business where your relations or spouse can really help out. So that's really good. But the whole thing is you gotta find the perfect home business idea for you based on your skill set, but also based on your situation right now in life. Much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I gave you a long list of the best businesses to start with a little money from home. I hope you actually you paid attention, and I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.